Hawkins Doremdes labang sa puntusan labang ni Cordillera Pablo.
Pagdating sa rebounds, lamang din Hawkins at Doremdes. Assist, ganun din. Ano? At yung Cordillera Pablo, inaasahan pa naman natin na puputok yan dahil the last few games maganda pinakikita. Pero so far sa first half, wala pa silang gaano pinakikita rito para sa Mobiline.
Only 2 points para kay Vic Pablo, and si Cordillera naman 4 na puntos lamang ang ginagawa dito sa larong ito. Of course, Victor Pablo has only played 7 minutes so far in this game. Although siya nagpapasimula dito sa third quarter. At reviewin lamang natin ang lineups ng magkabilang koponan. Pablo is the only new face there from the starting unit. Ravenna, Strong, Cordillera, Ejercito para sa Mobiline. Wino, Kurt King, Hawkins, Tirami, Cabarientos para sa Alaska Met. Good shot from Carlos Strong. Of course, this is now a 10-point lead, Jeng. At para sa Mobiline, one shot at a time. Hindi man malayo pa naman sa laban na to. Medyo parang sumapay sila sa Alaska sa tempo.
Yes, at ito pa magiging malaking problema nila. 4 na foul dito ni Jerome Ejercito. Actually, si Jerome, inaasahan nila yan, mag-a-average siguro mga 12 to 15 points. Dapat ang contribution niya sa laro. Pero sa ngayon, hindi siya makabuelo rito dahil yung foul situation niya masyadong matindi. 4 kagad. Ina-isolate pa siya ngayon.
Kita mo naman tira yan. Oh my God. Woo! Sos Mariosep.
Grabe, iniliyan. Parang inilayo doon sa mga kamay ni Jerome Ejercito yung bola.
Kaliwa yung ginamit ni Johnny Abarientos doon, ha?
Ibang klaseng control ni Johnny Ron.
One-on-one play.
Ayan pa.
Nabitawan ang bola ni Carlos Strong. Tumatakbo si Wino. He's ahead, and that would be an easy layup para kay Edward Wino, and the lead is up to 14 now.
And the turnovers are just killing itong Mobiline.
Yes.
It's the defense of Alaska that's forcing them to commit the turnover.
Pablo, yes. Victor Pablo, who back in 1993 was picked ahead of Johnny Abarientos. Ang unahan doon, Limpot, Pablo, tapos Abarientos eh.
Oo.
Yung sa,
Pero mo yung talent
draft
nung,
pick na yun.
yung talent doon sa draft pick na yun.
Of course, yung sa tatlong yun, only Abarientos has picked up an MVP award dito sa PBA. As a tap out, however, it will go back to Mobiline. Here's that one-on-one play by Johnny. Head and shoulder fake. Andun pa rin si Ejercito, but watch the move with the left hand. Unbelievable shot. PLDT IDD slow-mo replay. Up to 75% off. Pwedeng i-play-by-play ang kwento sa mga kamag-anak abroad.
Alam mo, sa umpisa ng laro, ang in-expect ko na iwa one-on-one at magpo-poste si Jerome Ejercito labang kay Johnny Abarientos. Pero baliktad ang nangyari, no? Si Johnny talaga ang nag-one-on-one.
Yes. Finally, si Jerry Cordillera gets a basket here after scoring 4 in the first. Bokya siya sa ikalawang yugto. Now he has 6 in the game. Lead is down again to 10. Cordillera shot only 40%. Back in the first half. Bad pass by Hawkins. Picked up by Carlos Strong. Cordillera. Nilusob si Doremdes. Wala.
Against one ito.
Patay ka na dyan.
Ayun, tapos na. Tapos ang kwento.
That's a textbook way of running the fast break. Kenneth Doremdes on the firing end. Doremdes now with 6 in the game. Inikot nila. Pablo. Wala. Camaso's not starting out. Si Camaso was the game-high scorer among the locals para sa Mobiline phone fouls.
Kasi si Kenneth Doremdes, that's supposed to be a high percentage shot for him. Like this.
Here's Pablo. Cross court. And Cordillera is inipan. Exactly. Jerry Cordillera, who came to the PBA in a package deal back in 1988 para sa Pure Foods. Now with a total of 8 points.
So aside from itong si Camaso, ito si Jerry naman ang nagko-contribute ngayon dito sa third quarter.
Oh.
Pero parang kulang pa rin. Kailangan may ibang pumutok para sa kanila.
Saka yung depensa nila, yan, may mga nalilibreng ganyan eh.
Oo, marami. Dahil dinodouble team na sila eh. So pag ikot ng bola, mas mabilis talaga ikot ng bola kaysa doon sa takbo ng mga paa. Kaya parating merong open shot.
And Louis Alas is on his feet. Pinag-usapan niya pa. Obviously, asking for more rotation mula sa kanyang mga bataan. Pablo faking, going inside. Awian. That's an offensive foul. Second foul on Victor Pablo, who is struggling tonight.
Actually, mahirap talaga lusutan itong depensa ng Alaska. No? If you wanna drive or you wanna penetrate against Alaska, mahirap dahil yung kanilang team defense nag-converge doon sa gitna.
Ayan na naman si Hawkins. Ying! Hawkins with back-to-back hits now. He has a total of 12 points. And mabagal ang kanyang magpapasimula dito pero maabot na sa kanyang average ito si Bong Hawkins.
Alam mo, medyo may malas dito sa Mobiline. May kamalasan sila. Dahil natapat sila dito sa Alaska after their bad loss to,
Oo nga,
to
Ginebra.
So sila ngayon ang pinaghihigantihan itong Alaska.
As we said, itong Alaska po, napakahirap kalabanin kapag nanggagaling sa talo. They have not lost back-to-back games in about 5 months now. Outside shot, Kirk King, wala. Cordillera with a rebound.
Ando kagad yung transition defense ng Alaska. No opportunity for the fast break para sa Mobiline.
Ano kaya ang rason doon, Yeng, kung bakit gano'n ang Alaska, hindi mo matalan ng dalawang sunod?
Napaka-solid nila, no? Built-in na yung sistema, tapos yung mga judgment, saka yung pagka-veterano nila talagang nandun eh.
Parang-
They will not commit too many mistakes.
Yun, the same error
Oo.
2 nights in a row, kumbaga. Dorembes, ang higpit niyang nilusutan ni Dorembes. And he will pick up the foul from Bong Ravena, it seems. That'll be number 3 now on Ravena.
His third, second team
But Kenneth Dorembes will go to the line.
2 free throws for Kenneth.
Diyan mo makikilala ang isang championship team, kamukha ng Alaska. No? They will not commit too many mental mistakes na sinasabi natin. No? And ang isa pa maganda dito sa team na to, all of them can score, but they move the ball and they do not discriminate. Ibig sabihin kung sino malibre siyang
Titira.
titira.
Lahat naman yan kayang gumawa ng puntos.
Yun nga, kaya when they start moving the ball, they look so cohesive because they really do not discriminate. Basta ikot lang ng ikot ang bola kung sino may best opportunity siya titira.
Of course, ang Mobiline has not had too much success against the Alaska franchise since the Lapantay Holdings franchise started carrying the Mobiline name in the 1996 Commissioner's Cup. It has beaten Alaska in this conference only once in 7 games. Well, that's a good start. Patrick Fran, a PLDT IDD long distance shot, pero ang laki pa rin ang lamang ng Alaska, 13 puntos. 64-51. Papasok po tayo ng kalahating yugto or kalahating quarter. Kirk King at the low block. 9 seconds sa shot clock nila. He's double team. Libre si Wino. No foul there.
Oh,
Nakagip ni Ejercito.
Oh, Benes pa si Jerome doon dahil maaaring maging fifth foul niya yun.
Oo. Ngayon si Ejercito is playing number 2. Si Patrick Fran ang nag-point guard dito. And this just might pick up his scoring. Carlos Strong sa labas. Wala. He had a miserable first half. He's Strong, only 33% from the field.
And again, they're going to the man of Ejercito, no? Ito si Kenneth Dorembes.
Naku, offensive foul si
Offensive foul.
Hawkins. Nakita ni referee Varela sa ilalim.
Offensive foul.
And that is our cue to bring in yung ating CMG swipe of the game. Ito po yung huling play. Agaw na agaw. That's the CMG swipe of the game. CMG, your provider of life insurance, pension, and educational plans. And the swipe health card. Muli po isang magandang gabi sa inyo lahat mga kaibigan. Kumustahin naman natin paano ang ating mga kaibigang mga manging isda dyan sa Bulacan. Marami tayong kaibigan dyan na nanonood din sa atin. Sa Hagonoy, sa Pambong.
Ayun, yung
Sa
mga
Malolos.
tatabi ng dagat yan.
Ayan, oo. Kumusta po kayong lahat? Pati na yung mga yung mga nagbababa ng nyog dyan sa Laguna. Ayun, saka sa Quezon. Kumusta po kayong lahat? Welcome sa inyong bayan ng superstars.
Bayan nyo, maraming kopra doon. No?
Kopra, yan. Palyat. Pampataba ng baboy. Pero dito sa lahat na ito, kailangan ng Mobiline puntos.
Ayun, at nag-provide si Jericho Diniera.
Parang nag-iinit na si Jerry, ha?
Oo, pero kung siya lang, dapat magdagdag pa sila ng kanilang mga scoring options. Kahit yung import nila, si Carlos Strong, hirap na rin pumuntos.
Totoo yan, si Carlos Strong, 17 puntos. Dalawa pa lamang dito sa third quarter. Napigilan ang opensa ng Alaska pero tumatakbo pa rin ang kanilang shot clock. There's a Barrientos getting away pero mahina tira.
Nako, mukhang na-pulled muscle o tinamaan ng hita ni Johnny.
Pati si Carlos Strong, iika-ika, ha?
Oo, pareho silang ika-ika.
Ejercito, nilabas si Cordillera. Cordillera may have to take over this game. There's a tap out by Barrientos and that's ruled last touch by Victor Pablo. A big call right there and Louis Alas. checking that particular
Pero,
sequence.
Alam
Tingnan
mo,
natin.
mas malapit yung referee dyan eh. Tingnan natin. Yun,
tama,
kay,
tama.
kay Big Pablo
Tama,
talaga.
tama. Pero sa
Good call.
PLDT IDD slow-mo replay up to 75% off. Pwedeng play-by-play ang kwento sa mga kamag-anak abroad. Excellent call. 4:19 in the third. Cantiwinho, Luzon.
Oh!
And that's no first snap, pero
Traveling.
Biling.
Nanggigil si Pochuino, no? Could have been just a simple layup. Pero gusto niya may punctuation mark eh.
Oh, nice to watch. Pero
Sayang.
hindi kasama yun sa puntusan.
Kakahinayang yung ganun. Libreng-libre.
Bamba ni Dorembes. And that's our cue naman para sa ating pagpasok ng ating 105-15 USA Collect Fast Break. Ito po yung pasa ni Strong off a curl to the running Victor Pablo. And you just saw our 105-15 USA Collect Fast Break. Two-man game on the left side. Ejercito will pull the trigger. Yes!
2 points lang, pero hindi na nakatayo si Jerome.
He's down on the floor.
Na-spray niya ata si Jerome.
And that, pinigilan ni Carlos Strong dahil may kakampi siyang
Tingin ko rito, na-twist yung ankle niya, no? Pagbagsak niya from that jump shot, usually madalas ganun ang mangyari, no? May matatapakang kang paa.
So, tingnan natin, Yeng. Maganda yung jump shot niya. Sumingit si Dorembes. Nako,
Nako, yun.
mukhang napatid nga yun.
Oo, nabagsakan paa ni Kenneth.
Hindi sinasadya. But still, that may be a painful injury para kay Jerome Ejercito. Sayang at ngayon pa naman nakakuha siya ng jump shot eh. Maaaring bumalik na yung kanyang opensa.
Kung kailan nag-iinit, ano, at kanina akala natin yung foul trouble ang mag-i-slow down sa kanya, pero ang nag-slow down sa kanya itong injury na to.
Injury. Well, tumawag ng 30-second timeout o 20-second timeout. 30-second timeout ang Mobile Line, and this 30-second timeout is brought to you by San Mig Light.
Ayun, at magbabayad utang muna ako.
Okay?
Dapat ninong ako sa kasal kahapon. Hindi ako nakapunta dahil may game kami, no? So,
nga pala.
congratulations kay Mr. and Mrs. L. Uychokde.
Yeah.
At may mga bagong inaanak ako sa kasal.
Padala mo kagad yung regalo.
Ayun.
Yung ano ba yun?
Papauwi na lang tayo sa ganun. Hindi tayo nakarating kahapon eh.
Ano ba yun? Kinakausap mo pa sa Lucia doon? Congratulations sa inyong dalawa. Samantala, itong laban na ito, ayun na naman si Rodney Santos. He had the most productive first half in this game. 15 points back in the first half. 88% shooting. Ngayon, 70 now on his return. And he continues to shoot like there's no tomorrow. Patrick Fran, inikot nila. Strong is okay. He goes up. That's Strong.
Ayun, at sinasabi natin kanina, nawawala na yung import scoring nila rito. Kung kailan pa naman, kailangan nila na miscore itong si Carlos Strong.
2 puntos pa lamang sa third. Si Carlos Strong. Dorembes flashing in. High off the glass. Rebound. Napulot ni Carlos Strong. Muntik na maagaw. Tuluyan na naagaw. Pero nabitawan ni Rodney Santos. Here's Bong Ravena. Isa pang player na nawawala ang opensa. Only 2 points so far. Si Ravena. Cordillera ball fake. Running shot. Difficult shot. Oh, what a shot.
Nakahiga na si Jerry pero pasok pa rin yung tira niya.
As we said, he has been playing magnificently para sa Mobile Line in his last 2 games. Ang average niya 19. Today, Cordillera already with 12. 2.5 remaining in the third. Kirk King going up. Yes, and one for the Alaska import.
Late yung pagkaka-double team ni Vic Pablo. Ang nangyari, nagkaroon ng contact. So, ika-count yun and one pa.
Jerry Cordillera pinipilit na buhatin ang kanyang koponan Mobile Line pero sumasagot ang Alaska, but still this is a sweet shot. Alaska, however, on top by 11. On the line is Kirk King for his possible 3-point play.
Hindi, kasamang naulit na nakikita natin lamang ng 11 yung Alaska, no?
Oh,
Mukhang may resistance sa point dito. Parating
jeez.
ano? Hindi nila magawang single digit yung lamang.
Siguro, kung ikaw again, yung tinatawag nating mini goals within a game.
Aha.
Kung ikaw ang Mobile Line, you'd like to take this lead mga 8, no? Para papasok sa fourth quarter.
Oo, maganda-ganda ang chance mo, no? Manageable na manageable.
Tayo nito. Patay
Ayun.
para kay Patrick Fan. At the PLDT IDD long distance shot. Number 3 already para kay Patrick Fan. He has 10 in the game. And we're
Ayan.
talking about 8 points, siyam na lamang.
Hinihingi natin, single digit. Ayan, siyam na lang, single digit na to.
Nabasag na nila.
This could be the signal for them.
Maybe. Carlos Strong playing a little more active defense now. Inilabas sila, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Bailout shot. No. Tip in. Malakas pa rin. A minute and 39 to go. And we're only in the third quarter. This is something about Mobileye Ninyeng. Yung resilience nito ko pa rin under Louis Alas. Parang they've learned to be very patient in the game.
Tama ka ron.
Masyado magpapanik eh.
Tama ka ron. At yung tinatawag natin na yung team mo nagkakaroon ng character. Ano?
Yes.
Pagka bad times, hindi kayo nagpo-fold up, hindi kayo nag-give up.
Parang, sige, hang in there. Ganun lang, didikit ka ng konti. Kasi sa dulo, maaaring maagaw mo pa.
Tama, wait for your chance. Be patient.
Llorentes going up again off the glass. Malakas. Camacho with a big rebound. Lead is at 9 points at the moment, 69 to 60. Ang Mobileye on a 2-game winning run. Their last, well, this is their best run so far with Louis Alaska at the helm. Alaska, of course, coming into this game after a loss, and there's Carlos Strong putting down that lead to just 7 from a high of 16.
And that's just his fourth point dito sa quarter na to. At tsempong-tsempo, kailangan na nila.
Aliado is back in the game with half a minute remaining in the third. Kurt King now gets the double team. Inilabas niyo Hawkins. They move it around. Llorentes loses the leather. Drops it up to King and mauubusan ng oras ang Alaska Milk. With 21 seconds to go here and an opportunity for Mobileye to inch in a little closer.
Coach Tim Cone takes this opportunity to rest itong si King, ano, yung kanilang import at meron siyang ilang segundo and quarter break, no, para magkaroon ng konting pahinga naman ito si Kurt King.
Si Kevin Ramos ang ipinasok ni Coach Tim Cone for the final seconds of the third. They are down by 7. Opportunity knocks para sa Mobileye. Strong, wala na si Kurt King sa loob. There's a foul given up by Kevin Ramos. Wala pa sa penalty ang Alaska. That's only the second team foul para sa Alaska Milk.
Walang delikado kay Kevin Ramos, no? He can foul again and they look for Carlos Strong here again. Pwede pa silang pumaul.
Amason lumabas. Takes a long one off the glass. Patrick Fran. There's a foul before the shot with 0.7 of a second remaining.
Foul number 8 on
Pangatlo na yan itong Aliado.
his third team foul last one.
Ito na yung sinasabi natin catch and shoot situation, ano? Anyone who takes it must
Catch, shoot,
Uy!
and short.
Kaya hindi tinawagan ng foul.
Pero still, itong Mobileye has made a little headway dun sa Alaska lead, which stood at 12 at the half. Now it's down to 7 with a full quarter remaining.